Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update.
I remember a discussion with one of my very good friend that यार salary तो मेरे को इतना ही offer कर रहा है तो मैं should I start working with this or not? That's the biggest question that we have.
When the travel business did not work out the way you wanted it to, uh, how did Decathlon take place in your life?
The way it was going in the company and with the people I was working with, it was not the way I wanted to do it. So I was very happy and I am very thankful that I took a decision very strongly to step out of it in the first 3 months itself. Of course, there was a big question mark what to do, abhi kya? And then definitely one of the best way to get back was to stay in the same industry, retail industry, because I had spent around 4.5 5 years in the retail industry. It would have been very easy if Sports Direct was in India. It is not even today. There was a company called Decathlon in India, definitely. Decathlon at that time was only in Bangalore. I did not have the intention to say that abhi main वापस London से आया हूँ. I have just joined back my family and then again I have to move out to Bangalore. So I did not intend to do that. So I said, okay, the Decathlon is out of the option right now, and I started to hunt jobs with retail. And fortunately I got into a very nice retail company, Reliance Branch, RBL. I took the offer and I had to start, and I was in fact in Thane with this friend of dad's, and in the office, and then I had to go back home, and I was just driving, and in Thane I saw the facade of Decathlon. My eyes got popped open at that time, and then I went in. I just dropped by, and I realized that the store is closed, it's not open. I met someone named Albert, a very good colleague. He's still with Decathlon. He explained me, yes, we are opening, but in fact, the good part was that they were opening. In fact, so it was not an open store, or they did not start their operation. And I asked them when they are going to start, and they said they are going to start in next 1 month. And I was very lucky that he himself was in London for 1 year in Manchester, so he knew what was Post Direct and he knew what was retail. So that helped me a lot in him passing me my profile to the right person. Then I preferred, of course, to join Decathlon over RBL because it was sports. In fact, it was exactly the same industry. So that's how Decathlon happened. Actually, it was just dropping by in a store, asking for a job, and taking the opportunity.
Take me through the transition of roles that have happened. So tell me your journey of fandom with Decathlon and your love with Decathlon.
Things that I really like when it comes to work is the organization that I really normally fall into should provide me learnings. One of the not so easy things about retail industry in the world is to start on the shop floor. Everyone would definitely have the first preference for you to start on the shop floor, because in retail this is very important to face the customer, to understand what are the shop floor operations for you to even go any further during the career of your retail. Eventually all the back end work on retail normally happens for the customer on the front end. And when you are on the shop floor, you are the boss. Like, so it doesn't matter who is the CEO at that time or who is the back end guy. When you are actually on the face of the customer, you have to decide the service that you want to provide. And I remember I joined fitness department, to be specific. Never in my career I had gone to gym. And sports, when it comes to me, naturally I'm an outdoor sports person, or at least a team sport person. I'm not a gym person for sure. Even today I am not a gym person. I don't go. The first time it hit on the retail that okay, you are on the shop floor, there are customers, you are actually trying to sell a lot of products in fitness. You will not have every customer one team member in retail. It's not possible to have, because of course there is a lot of cost and efficiency that retail also plans. So I was given a section inside fitness as well, honestly, which was skipping ropes. I remember very vividly, and that's where I really started. I physically took out all the merchandising of skipping ropes, because it was really not so nice in Decathlon that time, and the store I had just opened. So I applied all my principles of Sports Direct on the learning of merchandising. The second part where we started to focus a lot also was in fitness equipments, where this was my second barrier. During this time, I started to take some little more responsibility on the management part as well. So at a store level, then I started to be someone who who can take a referent role or who can help other team members in terms of merchandising. So then I had to do this role as well to say. Thane, I spent around 2.5 years, I remember. And after a year of joining Decathlon, I was a store leader in Thane, and I spent almost 1.5 years. So then in total, it was 2.5 years in Thane. We were in 2008, and we were actually in the opening spree. So there were a lot of stores opening at that time in India. I found it very interesting to go to a city where the store is non-existent, and I wanted to take an opportunity to open the store. So in Decathlon, that is one of the good things, that you can seize opportunity and you can propose to do it. What was more interesting for me is how Decathlon will start in Baroda. So of course the development team had done a pre-work on it to say that this is the land that they want to open the store at. So that the back end development part was done already. But what was really nice, and I remember as a memory, when I went there for the first time and I saw that this is the land that Decathlon wants to open, it was a cotton field, and there was actually cotton on it. There was a 2 acre land, and cotton was grown on the land. It was amazing to imagine the opportunity and the learnings that you will go through, that from a field of a 2 acre land where today cotton is grown, you will see in 3 months a store which is operational. 3 months and 10 days, our doors were open for our customers, and a lot of people, they came in. I remember, with bouquets, with cakes. The first day, I remember, the feeling was just amazing.
Now take me to your typical day with your current role right now.
I'm an active role in offer and supply, we call it in Decathlon, on the sport that is trekking specifically. I manage that sport at a country level. So my part of my job is not only to study the trekking industry and trekking market in India. There is a part to understand what is the need of the market in India. So आज अगर customer is going on a trek in India in X or Y trek, what is the need of this customer? Is it the shoes? Is it the bag? Is it the pant? Is it the t-shirt? And even if it is specifically to bag or a pant, what kind of bag? What kind of pant? What kind of t-shirt? And then also to say what is the price that a customer would be ready to afford, and then what is the value that I want to offer on that product. I belong to a sport which is a seasonal sport also. So there are winter treks, there are summer treks. When I say offer is the terminology for offer is to say that which kind of products to introduce in the market in which season. So we say, we call it a spring summer offer, or we say AW, so autumn winter offer, etc., etc. But there is a big role on supply as well, which you manage. So now if I have decided to introduce that tent I was talking about in India, that okay, agar ye product globally available hai, so I want to, because we decide together that in India this tent is something that definitely will make more sense to introduce in the market. So the part of our job also is to say that thanks to Decathlon's normal suppliers we have in many countries across the globe, what will suit more to India in terms of replenishment, in terms of the price, in terms of the import laws, etc., etc. So this kind of jobs is done also with me and my team to say that if I get this product from Bangladesh, it will be at this price. This is going to my replenishment time. If I get it from Vietnam, it will be this price, etc., etc. Some products are with a single supplier, like my trekking shoes, for example. We have a big challenge globally, because it's a very technical product, and it's only made in Italy. It's a product that not everyone can be able to manage the supply or manage the production of this.
For someone who used to score 50% in his FI BCom, SY BCom, was not very serious about his studies, you've come a long way and you've done well in your career. What are the top 3 learnings that you've had in the last 10 years of working?
Do what you like is easy to say, but it's not easy to start, I think. And that is something that I remember very vividly, because from London to India, when I had to take the job switch to Decathlon, I remember a discussion with one of my very good friend, that यार salary तो मेरे को इतना ही offer कर रहा है, तो मैं should I start working with this or not? That's the biggest question that we have. Should we take a decision to start at that level or not? It's a decision on an individual for sure. But if you start and if you decide, definitely it's important as a learning to say that it's a decision that you have taken. Now you have to really build on it and work towards it. That today, what is important is not what you start today. It's important that what are you going to live for the next 5 years or 7 years, in future. And that's a little more important thing. What has helped me to keep afloat with the subjects that I've always worked with is the curiosity and the inquisitiveness that I carry for my job. I have never said no to anything. In my 10 year or 11 years of retail career, अगर मेरे को किसी ने आके कुछ पूछा था कभी, even in my early stage, that do you know how to do this? I have never said no. Even if I did not know how to do it, I'm sure I will figure it out after. But yes, I know how to do it. I was not afraid to do mistakes. So with the mistake, I have been always open to do a learning. That what sort of learning has definitely got after this mistake, so that for the future we take care. So these are small insights I have, to tell to people, and it is my personal experience that this is what has kept me driving, and even in the future, these are the things that will keep me driving on.
Today you're a sports retailer, you have a decent lifestyle, you made a decent career out of it. What are some of the things that a student should have to do well in sports retail?
I had gone to a university who are into sports. I think the university is in Gandhinagar. In fact, the university education is about sports, and we went there to hire at that point in time. But one of the myth that in India people has when it comes to sport is everyone wants to build a career to play sport sometimes. But people are adamant to do that. अगर मैं आज क्रिकेट खेल रहा हूँ और मेरे को क्रिकेटर बनना है तो मेरे को क्रिकेटर बनना है. मेरे को it can be also interesting for people to open up their minds to say that I want to stick to the subject of cricket. Now after what the opportunity will come to me, it can be in retail, it can be management of IPL, for example, there can be coaching of cricket. So there are a lot of subjects when it comes to the passion sport. Who decided to do what in the college and they are still doing the same? I am sure there is a small population like this. We keep on evolving year by year, the learnings that we have, the kind of exposure that we get, it's a ongoing phase. So do I evolve even today? Am I adamant today also in this kind of industry after 12 years of my career in the same industry? I honestly no. So I think one of the things that I definitely want to pass on the message is let's not be adamant about our pathway when it comes to sports. There are a lot of things inside the sports that you can do.
All right, Alpesh, thank you so much for this. Really appreciate you doing this with us. I think there is a lot to learn from your story. There's a lot to get inspired and get motivated from your story. Thank you so much, Alpesh, for your time.
It was nice talking, and it was nice to reflect back on the memories on the past also.